What highway are we on anyway?
Oh, this is the old 2-lane north route, from before there was a freeway. It used to be the main route north, but now it's pretty off the beaten path. It's the way we always took to get up to the summer place when I was growing up, though. So I wanted to take it again.
Kind of desolate.
It didn't used to be.
It's nice out here. Peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Used to be a lot more cars on the road, and little shops and towns along the way. But with all the traffic going up the freeway now, everything kind of died off.
Is it okay if I turn on the radio?
I don't know how much signal we'll get, but yeah, sure.
Oh, the radio station went away.
Yeah, we're pretty far out here.
Maybe I'll see if I can find anything else. What the hell is this? It makes me uncomfortable.
I think it's a numbers station.
Is that something from, like, the X-Files?
Maybe? Car radios can pick them up in the middle of nowhere. Some people think it's a secret coded government message.
Whoa. Maybe if we decode it, we can find out where they're hiding the aliens.
You get right on that.
The truth is out there.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No. Reading in the car makes me carsick.
Then what are you messing with back there?
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe. Tess, will you stop doing that?
Doing what?
You know exactly what you were doing. You were being annoying, and pretending like you don't know what it is just more annoying.
I can't stop being annoying if you don't tell me what I was doing.
Yes, you can. I've seen you not be annoying before.
When?
Not anytime recently, now that you mention it. Just cut it out, will you?
Okay, fine. Okay, I'll stop.
Thank you. Let's just have a nice drive. Sheesh. Tess, you said you'd stop it.
Stop what?
Tess, do you know the concept of tuck and roll? It's what you're gonna need to do when I throw you out of this car going 50 miles an hour. Now cut it out.
Oh, fine, I'm sorry. But what if I start being annoying again?
Then I'm just going to ignore you. Or throw you out of the car. Either way, why don't we just not find out?
Okay, sorry.
Don't say you're sorry, just stop. And if you do it again, I'm ignoring you.
If you can ignore it, it must not be that annoying. When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15. Your age?
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
So, a long time ago. So, a super long time ago. Wow. No one's been there since, like, the 19th century.
Ha ha.
What was the Industrial Revolution like?
Tess, I wouldn't know.
Did you ever meet Galileo?
Jesus, how old do you think I am?
I mean, I'm just estimating. It's a rough estimate. It's a rough estimate.
I'll say. It was the 60s, I think summer of 68. 1968.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark Ages, but yeah, the summer house.
I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
So why did you stop going?
Oh,
Sounds really nice. So why did we never go?
I don't know. It was somewhere I always associated with being a kid. Yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
He's a man of leisure.
Is that what that phrase means?
What else would it mean? He likes relaxing.
He sure does. It's probably why I never mentioned it to him.
No, Dad's a hard worker.
Okay.
He'd work late at the video store all the time. He'd be there with the closing shift.
Watching movies on the store monitors.
You've got to have something on for the customers. Closing is a pain in the butt. And he'd manage the schedules and store finances. He even made the window displays.
Fine, those were pretty cool. No. I mean, I guess there is a real reason I never told your father about the old summer place. Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
Yeah, you're right. That sucks. I was hoping maybe we could fix it up.
And use it as a vacation home? We're about to be kicked out of our actual home. What would we need a vacation home for?
To live in? It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's been, keeping it up.
You hope squatters have been living in it?
No, like shoe elves. I mean, it'd be nice if it were magically still in good shape, considering we need a new place to live.
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, you couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, we're not gonna be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else to live.
We'll find a place.
What kind of place? Fine. Then where are we going to live?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No.
'Cause it feels like we're about to be living in the car. Just like when you lived in that van.
We can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company,
I thought you said it was underwater.
Well, it's not doing great, but...
Mom,
What?
when are you going to give up on the theater?
Give up on it? I'm responsible for keeping it running. For our performers and our audience and all those kids they bring to the theater on field trips.
But how are we going to have money?
Things will pick up. Ever since 9/11.
Oh my god, Mom. This theory.
Theater going has plummeted.
Yeah, on Broadway. You think people are staying in because they're afraid of terrorism in Greenville?
It's a national trend.
You sound ridiculous.
Well, maybe I am ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe you are.
It was easier when your dad was still around. At least we had more than just my income to work with. And then he goes and runs off.
We need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here,
Excuse me?
he could help. Pay for things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Absolutely not. He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west for work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
Are you sending text messages to someone?
Yes? Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother? It was Dad. No?
Well, then what are you doing?
I'm seeing if I want to change my ringtone.
A lot of typing for a ringtone. Who are you texting with?
It was Dad. Francine.
Really?
What? Yes, Mom, I text my friend. We text.
For some reason, I feel suspicious. You have a certain way about you when you're texting your father.
That's spooky, Mom. You weren't even looking at me.
You never can tell when Mother's watching.
Ugh.
No, you just have this hunched kind of way, like you're trying to hide something.
Okay, fine. It was Dad. No one.
Tess, I'm the one that gets our cell phone bill. I can find out who you were texting with. Don't lie to my face.
It was Dad. I'm not. Don't invade my privacy. It's none of your business.
Yes, it is my business, especially when I'm the one paying 10 cents every time you send one of those things.
Then how much I'm texting is your business, not with who.
It's with whom. And you're my daughter, so it is my business who you're texting. I don't know who's on the other end of those messages, and if you're being unsafe, I will make it my business.
Unsafe? It was Dad. Yeah, I've taken up texting with convicts from the state prison. One's coming to visit me when he gets out next week. Triple homicide. But I can tell he's changed.
Tess, come on. Who was it?
It was Dad.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
It's all right. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's not supposed to.